I told you that one simple decision today could make you a millionaire, and it doesn't involve winning the lottery. 1. Concept and definition of compound interest. Definition. Compound interest is a method of calculating interest where the interest earned is added to the original principal after each compounding period, so that future interest is calculated on the new, larger amount. In simple terms, you earn interest on both your original principal and the interest that has already been added. That's why compound interest is often described as interest earning interest. Difference from simple interest. Simple interest, calculated only on the original principal for the entire investment period. Compound interest, calculated on the principal plus the accumulated interest from previous periods. The longer the period, the more powerful the effect. Example. Assume you invest $100 million at an interest rate of 10% per year. With simple interest, you earn $100 million at x 10% equals $10 million per year. After 3 years, $100 million plus 3 plus $10 million equals $130 million. With compound interest, compounded annually, year 1, $100 million, go at 10% equal $10 million. New total equal $110 million. Year 2, $110 million, 10% equal $11 million. New total equal $121 million. Year 3, $121 million, 10% equal to $12.1 million. Final total equal $133.1 million. Difference compared to simple interest, $133.1 million. $130 million equals $3.1 million extra. Why is this important? If you let your money sit without compound interest, you miss the opportunity to grow your wealth exponentially. Starting early allows compound interest to act like a snowball, growing faster and faster over time. Summary of Section 1. Compound interest is a powerful financial principle that enables exponential growth of wealth over time. Understanding and applying compound interest is a fundamental step towards smart investing and achieving financial independence. 2. Why is compound interest powerful? 1. It grows your wealth exponentially. Unlike simple interest, which grows in a straight line, compound interest grows like a curve, accelerating over time. The more time you give it, the more powerful it becomes. This is known as exponential growth. The real secret? Time plus consistency. 2. It rewards long-term thinking. Compound interest favors those who start early, invest regularly, reinvest their returns. Even small amounts can become large over time thanks to the compounding effect. 3. Albert Einstein once called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. Example. The power of starting early. 2 friends, Emily versus Jack. Emily starts investing at age 25, invests $200 a month until age 35, only 10 years. Total invested equals $24,000. Jack starts investing at age 35, invests $200 a month until age 65, 30 years. Total invested equals $72,000. Both earn 8% annual return, compounded annually. At age 65, Emily has over $315,000. Jack has about $260,000. Even though Jack invested 3x more money, Emily ends up with more, because she started earlier and gave compound interest time to work. Key takeaways. Time is your best friend when it comes to compound interest. The earlier you start, the more advantage you gain, even if the amount is small. Consistency beats intensity. Regular investing matters more than trying to time the market perfectly. 3. Understanding the compound interest formula. A. Basic formula. A equals px, 1 plus r. N, A px 1 plus r. N where A equal the final amount, including interest. P equal principal, initial investment. R equals interest rate per period, as a decimal, e.g. 5%, 0.05. N equals number of periods, e.g. years. This formula assumes that interest is compounded once per period, e.g. once a year. B. Expanded formula, when compounding happens more than once per year. A equals P x 1 plus R M M T A I P x plus M R. MT, where M equals number of compounding periods per year, e.g. 12 for monthly. T is number of years. Other variables are the same. This formula reflects more frequent compounding, such as monthly, quarterly, or even daily. Example 1. Annual compounding. Suppose you invest $10,000 at an interest rate of 5% per year, compounded annually for 10 years. A equals 10,000 pound x, 1 plus 0.05, 10 e 10 n's, 1,000 x 1.62889, 16. 289 A e 10,000 x 1 0.05, 10 EO 10,000 x 1.628891 6 289. So after 10 years, your money grows to $16,089. Example 2, monthly compounding. Same investment. $10,000, 5% annual interest, but now compounded monthly. For 10 years, A equals 10 tons, 1,000 pounds x. 1 plus 0.05, 12. 12 I 10 equals 10 sols, 1,000 x, 1.004,167. 120 buzz 10 sows, 1,000 pounds x 1.64716. 470, A is 10,000 x 1 plus 12, 0.05. 12 x 10 equal 10,000 x 0.04167. 120. 10,000 x 1.64716,470. With monthly compounding, your total grows slightly more, $16,470. Why does this matter? The more frequently your interest is compounded, the more you earn over time. Compounding monthly or daily yields better returns than annually, even with the same rate. Summary of Section 3. The compound interest formula helps you calculate how much your money will grow over time. Understanding each variable helps you plan smarter investments. Even small changes, like monthly versus yearly compounding, can make a big difference over long periods. 4. Key factors that determine the power of compound interest. Compound interest is a powerful financial tool, but its true effectiveness depends on 4 key variables. Let's explore each one. 1. Principal amount, P. This is the initial amount of money you invest or deposit. The larger the principal, the more interest it generates in each period. And more interest means more compounding power over time. Example. Investing $1,000 at 10% annual compound interest for 10 years equals $2,193. Investing $10,000 at the same rate, $25,937. 10x more principal equals 10x more result. 2. Interest rate, R. This is the percentage of return applied per compounding period. Even a small increase in the interest rate can dramatically increase final returns over time due to the exponential nature of compounding. Example, $10,000 at 5% for 20 years, $26,532. $10,000 at 7% for 20 years, $38,697. Just 2% more equals over $12,000 extra. 3. Time, T. Time is the most critical factor. The longer you let your money compound, the more powerful the growth. Compound interest grows slowly at first, but accelerates significantly in later years. Example, $10,000 at 8% for 10 years, $21,589. $10,000 at 8% for 30 years. $100, $627. Tripling the time equals nearly 5 bars more money. This is why starting early, even with small amounts, is better than starting late with larger amounts. 4. Compounding frequency. M. How often interest is added to the principal matters. The more frequently interest is compounded, the faster your money grows. Common frequencies. Annually, once per year, semi-annually, twice per year, quarterly, 4 times per year, monthly, 12 times per year, daily, 365 times per year. Example, $10,000 at 5% annual interest for 10 years. Compounding frequency. Final amount. Annually, $16,289. Monthly, $16,170. Daily, $16,487. More compounding equals more growth, even at the same rate. Summary of Section 5. The power of compound interest depends on how much you invest, how high the return is, how long you let it grow, how often the interest is compounded to get the most out of compound interest. Start early, invest consistently, seek higher returns. Use accounts with frequent compounding. 5. Real-life applications of compound interest. Compound interest isn't just a concept in textbooks. It's a powerful tool used in everyday life, especially in saving, investing, and even debt management. Understanding how it works can help you make smarter financial decisions. 1. Saving accounts. Banks and financial institutions offer compound interest on various savings products. Example, you deposit $10,000 in a savings account with 4% annual interest, compounded monthly for 10 years. Using the compound interest formula, A equals 10 pounds, 1,000 pounds, 1 plus 0.0412, 12 by 10, 14 sounds, 802, A or 10,000 x, 1 plus 12, 0.04, 12 backs 10, 14 to 802. Your money grows to $14,802 without doing anything. Tip. Online savings accounts often offer higher interest rates and more frequent compounding, which can grow your money faster. 2. Fixed deposits. Certificates of deposit, CDs. In many countries, fixed-term deposits also offer compound interest, especially when you roll over both principal and interest at maturity. Reinvesting both your original money and the earned interest can build your savings significantly over time. The longer the term and the higher the frequency of compounding, the better the return. 3. Investment accounts. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds. When you reinvest your profits, dividends or capital gains, you're allowing compound growth to work in your favor. Example, investing $1,000 monthly in an index fund that grows at an average of 8% annually. After 10 years, $183,000. After 20 years, $566,000. After 30 years, $1.3 million. That's the power of compound growth over time. 4. Retirement accounts, 401k, IRA, pension funds. Compound interest is the backbone of most retirement systems. Regular contributions over a long period, combined with market returns and reinvestment, can help you retire comfortably. The key? Start early and contribute consistently. 5. Loans and debt. Reverse compound interest. Compound interest can work against you in the case of credit card debt, payday loans, compound interest loans. If you don't repay the full amount quickly, interest is added to your balance, and you end up paying interest on interest. Example, owing $1,000 on a credit card at 20% interest, compounded monthly. After 5 years, that balance can exceed $2,600 if unpaid. Lesson. Compound interest can either grow your wealth or increase your debt, depending on how it's used. Summary of Section 7. Compound interest plays a crucial role in real-life financial planning. It's found in savings and fixed deposits, long-term investments, retirement planning, debt growth, negatively. To benefit from compound interest, you should save early and often, reinvest your returns, avoid high-interest debts, be consistent and patient. 6. Tips to maximize the power of compound interest. Understanding how compound interest works is just the first step. The real value comes from applying it effectively in your financial life. Here are key strategies to help you maximize its power. 1. Start as early as possible. Time is the most powerful multiplier in compound interest. Even small investments can grow significantly over long periods. Example: Anna invests $200 a month, starting at age 25. Ben invests $200 a month, starting at age 35. Both earn 8% annually and stop investing at 65. At retirement, Anna has $622,000. Ben has $295,000. Starting 10 years earlier nearly doubles Anna's final amount, even though both invested the same each month. Key takeaway: the earlier you start, the less money you need to invest to reach your goals. 2. Be consistent with contributions. Compound interest rewards regular ongoing contributions. Whether it's saving, investing, or making extra deposits, consistency is more important than size. Example: investing $100 a month for 30 years at 7% gives you more than $113,000, even if you never increase the amount. 3. Reinvest your earnings. Don't withdraw your interest or returns. Reinvest them to keep the compounding process going. This applies to dividends from stocks, interest from savings, returns from mutual funds. Tip: choose investment options that automatically reinvest your earnings, like DRIPs, dividend reinvestment plans. 4. Avoid interruptions and withdrawals. Every time you take money out, you interrupt the compounding process. Even temporary withdrawals can cost you years of growth. Discipline is key. Think long-term and resist the urge to touch your savings or investment unless absolutely necessary. 5. Choose accounts with higher interest rates and frequent compounding. Higher interest rates equal faster growth. More frequent compounding, monthly, daily, equals better results. Example: 5% interest compounded annually, $16,289. After 10 years on $10,000, 5% compounded monthly, $16,470. 5% compounded daily, $16,487. Tip: online banks and investment platforms often offer better rates than traditional banks. 6. Minimize fees and taxes. Management fees, transaction costs, and taxes can eat into your compounded returns. Use low-cost index funds, tax-advantaged accounts, like Roth IRA, 401k, and automated platforms with minimal fees. Compound interest isn't just a financial concept, it's a mindset. It teaches us that small, consistent actions over time can lead to extraordinary results. Whether it's money, knowledge, or habits, start small, stay consistent, and let time do its magic. If this inspired you to take your financial future seriously, hit that subscribe button, because this is just the beginning. The best investment you can make is in yourself.